if a stranger followed you for a week and watched everything you did, like literally everything you do around the week, your routine and everything, would they describe you the same person you think you are? Because I guarantee you, they wouldn't. Let me prove it to you. I have a friend, let's say her name is Mira. If you asked Mira to describe herself and like her life, she would say, I'm a health conscious person who value deep connection and personal growth. I am disciplined and I love learning and I value meaningful experiences over material things. Sounds like a person everyone to be a friend with, right? But here's what stranger will observe about her. Mira spent more than 3 hours in social media and she ordered more than 5 times takeouts. She hasn't read a book in like more than 6 months. And relationships? She didn't even talk with person, deep conversation in months. And her last meaningful experience was buying a fitness tracker with $300. She used it just, I guess, twice, and it's like she given up on it. So, would you think this person is the person who we talked about before? I don't think so. Two different people. One live in Mira head and the other one live in reality. And the scary part, you are probably doing the same thing. Let me explain. Stay with me because in the end of the video, I'm going to show you a simple test that will reveal things about yourself you never realized. Plus, I'm giving you a free PDF, link in the description, with exercises to know more about yourself. But first, let me blow your mind with research that proves most of us are living strangers to ourselves. Business Review published research showing that 95% of people think they know themselves, think they are self-aware, but only 10 to 50% of people, they are actually knowing themselves. It's like 9 out of 10 people walking around thinking they know themselves, but they don't. But wait, it got worse. Dr. Tasha Yurish, who did this massive research, found that the more power and experience people have, the less self-aware they are. So the older you get, the more successful you become, the less you know about yourself, the less self-aware you become. It's not just about some abstract concept. Companies with self-aware employees perform better financially. People with higher self-awareness are happier and their relationships are better and they make better decisions. But here's the kicker. Most of us are failing at the basic human skill, knowing ourselves. Why? Why are we so bad at something that seems basic? I'm about to show you the 3 psychological traps that are keeping you from knowing yourself. And one of them is going to make you question everything you know about personal growth. Trap number 1. Introspection illusion. Trap number 1. You think that excessive self-analysis make you more self-aware, but it's called the introspection illusion and it destroys your self-awareness. Here's what happened. You spend hours over-analyzing your thoughts and your feelings. Why am I like this? Why can't I figure myself out? Why do I always mess up? You think you are getting to know yourself better, but research shows that people who get stuck in these why loops are actually less self-aware, more depressed, and more anxious. Why? Because when you ask yourself, why am I feeling like that, or why did I do that, your brain gives you a story, a narrative that sounds good, but isn't necessarily true. No, I'm not saying that self-reflection is bad. Healthy journaling and tracking patterns, processing experience, that's good, but there is a difference between observing yourself and obsessing over yourself. So instead of asking yourself why, you should start asking yourself what. What am I feeling? What am I doing? What patterns? What are the patterns, actually? The what question reveals truth and the why question creates fiction. Trap number 2. Social media identity. Trap number 2, you've confused your online identity with your real identity. Social media create what psychologists call identity foreclosure. You see yourself through your lens. You see yourself on your posts, on your highlights, on your view, your curated image. But here is the thing. That person you've created online, they are not you. They are a highlight, a reel, a brand, and a character you play. The real you is messier, more complex, and most important, more human. I know people who can tell you their Myers-Briggs type, their astrology sign, but they can't tell you what they value, what they genuinely brings them joy. They outsourced identity to algorithms and tests. Trap 3, the feeling, the thinking confusion. Trap number 3, and this is like the most shocking one. You think your feelings and thoughts are you, but they are not. They are just information. Since neuroscience research shows that you have more than 60,000 thoughts per day, and 80% of them are negative. So if you identify with every thought, every feeling, every mood, you are not self-aware. You are just at the mercy of your brain's noise. Self-awareness is stepping back and observing your thoughts and feelings without being controlled by them. It's the difference between saying, I'm angry and I'm experiencing anger. The first one is being a victim of your thoughts, and the other one makes you the observer of your experience. So if introspection doesn't work, if social media identities are fake and our thoughts can't be trusted, how do we actually know ourselves? I'm about to show you one method that is so simple that you will wonder why no one taught you this before. The secret to self-awareness isn't looking inward, it's looking outward, it's looking at our actions. Dr. Urich research showed that the most self-aware people focus on their external self-awareness. So they see how their behavior affects others and what their actions reveal about their values. Behavior is your truth, is not your attention, your feeling, your thoughts. Your behavior is what you actually do. How do you spend your time, and what do you actually choose when no one is watching? Think about it. If I watched you for a week without talking to you, what would I conclude about you, your personality, your priorities, and your values? The person I'd see, that's the real you. But here's the missing piece. We need external feedbacks. See, the research is clear. The most self-aware people seek out for feedbacks from the people they trust, friends, their family member, and colleagues. They say, how do I come across? What is my strength and my weaknesses? And when do I seem more authentic? Uncomfortable, it's scary, but it's the only way to break through illusion and stories we tell ourselves. See, you can see yourself without a mirror, and you can't see your own behavior without feedbacks. Now, I promised you a simple test that will reveal things about yourself you never know. And this test uses something that you probably never thought about as a self-discovery tool. And it's revealing, and yeah, I'm going to give you the full framework in a PDF called Hobby Test. Here's how it works. Your hobbies, the things you choose to do when you have complete freedom, reveal your true personality, your core values, and your authentic self better than any test could ever do. Most people think that hobbies are just fun activities, but actually they are a window to your soul, the way you choose to spend your time, the activities that energize you, that motivates you, the things that you naturally gravitate toward, they are all clues about who you are underneath all the roles and expectation. For example, if you are drawn more to solo activities like drawing, hiking, and reading, you might be more introverted than you thought. If you are into team sports groups, then you might be more collaborative than your work persona suggests. And if you always start projects and never finish them, that reveals something about your relationship with commitment and satisfaction. Here's what I want you to do first. Go and download the PDF that I've created. It's got the full hobby test that I talk about, and plus 20 powerful questions that will reveal who you actually are. The link is in the description. And here is the thing, this isn't just about self-discovery, it's when you truly know about yourself, you make better decisions, you be more confident, and you have more good relationships, and you stop wasting time on things that doesn't align with who you really are. Remember, you can't become who you are meant to be if you don't know who you actually are. But this journey, most of us are just getting started with it. Good luck. So hit the subscribe button to stick out and never miss anything. Like, it won't hurt you. Grab the PDF, and if there is anything that you thought you know about yourself and now you're questioning it, just write in the comments. I read every comment, so let me know what resonates with you. Thank you. See you later. Bye.